Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Friday. How are you? Thank you so much. I want to just jump in here and say thank you so much for all of your patience while you're waiting for me to start releasing all of the juicy goods. But today is Friday, and I wanted to give you like the number one prompt that I want you to be focusing on before I start releasing very specific skill sets, tools, tactics that you can utilize. And also before I start to share with you some things that you actually can have access to. Anyway, right now, I want you to hear me. As busy women, wives, mothers, entrepreneurs, and the like, we are all busy. I get it. We have full lives. Right? But what happens? What happens? There's a reason that you're here. There's something that I said that resonated with you, right? Like we get irritated, agitated, annoyed, frustrated, bothered. We feel unheard, unseen, undervalued, dismissed. Perhaps you're just so filled with, you know, all the things. There's the overwhelm, right? And so when you're talking to your partner or to your coworkers or to your employees or your children even, right? Like things come out super short. You feel very rigid and you just like things come out of your mouth and it's like bleh, right? And maybe the coping strategies that you've been relying on for so long to help you sit in and move through the uncomfortable, you're realizing aren't truly serving you. They're not making it any better. They're not making it any easier. They're just allowing you to fall asleep at night and maybe not even that great, right? Um, when you have a high stress lifestyle, your coping strategies are just so important, right? Like we have this innate thing inside of us, right? Like that self-induced pressure to perform. We're perfectionists and we just want everything to happen and look right and feel perfect. And so when we're putting this unnecessary or self-induced pressure to perform on ourselves, that's what really prompts all that discomfort, right? Like, I don't know, we could give it adjectives all day long. And you're going to find that about me, that I am a wordy and I will rattle off like 5 things: irritation, agitation, disappointment, frustration, right? Like all those things. And then, we find ourselves in that space, right? Like we're rigid, we're snappy. We have negative thoughts and feelings and words, and things are just like flying off our tongue. And it's just keeping us up at night because we have all of this guilt, shame, remorse, right? Like, oh, I wish I would have handled that so much better. Like I was really rude, or, I don't want to, be browbeating people. I don't want people to feel like I'm disappointed. I just don't have time to teach or guide or train from a place of positivity. And I just want to be vibrating at such a higher level. And I want to be happy about all the things that I do. And I'm here to tell you that this is all possible. And I don't want to ramble on. I put a post in here with a prompt for you for Friday for exactly what I want you to be reflecting on at the end of this week through the weekend, so that we come in here on Monday. We have some very specific. So I know specifically what each of you that are here are looking to transform, if you will. But anyway, I know this journey, right? Like I'm German, Irish, Scottish, Sicilian, Taurus, born on the cusp of Gemini. I've raised 5 children. I'm now on to having 5 grandchildren, and I get it, right? I get it. It's a big job, it's a big life, and then if you have a spouse who travels, or there's just all the different things that come in. But I was I was a perfectionist all my life. I still am, but I've learned how to soften that and do it better. And there's always just been this, there was this rigidity about me, and everything had to be just so, and so just so perfect. And if I was, focused on things and somebody, one of the things, like my answers were super short and snippy. And a lot of it was, you know, don't talk back to me, don't push back. I don't, I'm not debating with you. Like I've given you your direction. It's clear. Just go do it. Right. And not really allowing people to have space for inquiry or a place for deeper understanding. And so I've managed to master this thing that fills my soul. And that is that I show up open and ready and willing to receive no matter how tough the situation is. It doesn't matter how sad or disappointing it is. I just don't get emotionally derailed anymore to those, disabling levels. And it's just a lovely way of going through life this way because it's softer, it's kinder, it's gentler, it's more open. It allows for me to show up in a place of insight and wisdom, and it allows me to feel attractive and all of the things that I do. Anyway, I can't wait to teach this to you or help you find your sweet spot, if you will. So this is going to be, a real rapid fire journey. So if you're here for the first round, thank you again for your patience. I do have a very busy calendar, so I'm going to be popping in here, hopefully with some regularity. But always feel like you can comment, send me a direct message. If you need a little, feedback or juice, let me know. I'm happy to be there for you. Anyway, I have rambled on long enough. Again, from my heart and from my soul, I want to send you all the blessings that you may experience, peace, love, and joy today and through the weekend. And we will find some answers together going forward. Have a blessed weekend.